Okay, greetings everyone. This is First Centaurian 753 with the next episode of Geopolitical Simulator 4, Power and Revolution, playing as the Somalian Challenge. And I think it was Theologos who's been posting on the channel requesting that I use the troop allocation button. And I just clicked on it, and here we have what this troop allocation button does when you click on some troops here. Right here is the troop allocation button. Clicking on that allows you to relocate your troops via air transport, which we have here. So I have 2,000 troops allocated to the city in Bay that is under siege by the Total Jihad. In this city, we still control all the places of occupation, and here we have the details. They're attacking with 39 pickup trucks. We currently have 753 troops. We lost a lot of troops, and we lost 6 tanks. They lost 12 of their pickup trucks, though. And if you look at, they have a balanced power advantage right now, but if you look at their forces, they only have 40 armed pickup trucks. So this is pretty much their entire line of armed pickup trucks that is committed to this fight. So this seems like a lot of eggs in one basket for them. So I'm going to send 2,000 more troops, and I'm going to go ahead and see, commandos. Yeah, let's allocate the commandos as well. I don't know if I need to allocate the commandos. The commandos could probably just drop in with their own helicopters and such. They're going to drop in. I'm going to drop them in the police station. Are there any tanks I can commit to the battle? Commandos. We're short on tanks. I think we lost a lot of our tanks. Or most of our tanks are in the north. These are more commandos. Those are 7 tanks. I can't allocate them, I don't think, if they're not in a base. No, I can't. Oh, no, I can. Really? Does that mean they just get picked up and flown down here? Oh, yeah, sure. Okay, we'll see what happens there. In the meantime, if I'm going to do this troop allocation thing, I think I'm just going to go ahead and advance this force. Well, it's minus 300 or something like that. We'll go ahead and allocate this entire force here. Allocate. I guess we can only allocate to places that we control. Okay. So let's go ahead and send the entire force to the city. And we'll see what happens. I'm going to move them away from the army base. They'll take the bank first, I guess. And let's advance the 33 tanks as well. Same location. I'll send them there. See if we can cut off the reinforcements. Then what do we have here? 500 troops. Let's send 188 troops allocated to that location so we don't have to deal with any ambushes. There's the rebel base. Refugee camp. Refugee camp is housing 237,000 refugees. 118 soldiers there. That's our army base. 10 tanks, 1,500 soldiers. And I think these guys are moving to attack that rebel base. I'm pretty short on missile launchers now. Let's check this out. Tanks, missile launchers, we only have 15, but I should have another group of missile launchers somewhere. Let's check out, where are my missile launchers? Where are you? 15 missile launchers. There are missile launchers in that city? That's crazy. I don't see them in the city. I see our tanks outside the city, advancing in. Okay. The other objective here is expanding into the energy market. We're building 2 wind farms, onshore wind farms. There are recommendations for offshore wind farms. on the channel, so they're less likely to get hit by terrorist attacks. Possibly further out to the coast, I think you could probably launch a missile strike here at that base. So our cruiser could probably take out that base. That's good. And then these missile launchers will try to take out this base here. That gets them a little too close, I think. I'd rather have them locate themselves right there. For some reason, I think that river is going to protect me, but I'm not sure it actually does in this game. So I guess that's that. Oh, let's take a look at the energy market real quick. Here we go. Alright, consumption is at 1 terawatt, and we're not really producing any terawatt. I'm not sure if these wind farms will actually get us up to a terawatt, actually, because I think my estimates on wind farms were off. So let's see what happens. Press play. Alright, those troops are advancing much quicker. And now they are in the city. Refugees are out. Tanks are moving in. And hopefully the balance of power shifts in our favor. Definitely have a lot more troops. Oh yeah, balance power is definitely in our favor now. 2 more tanks into the city. And the commandos are dropping in now. And there they go. Hopefully they can handle it on their own, because I'm not really good at city combat. We might want to build another refugee camp. 28,000. They've got a long way to go. More rebel bases. What is that? Let's see what happened here. Where is this? This is in the north, I think. Total Jihad have taken over the main square. Wow, look at all these guys. $14K. Those commandos, I don't know how good they're going to do against these armed pickup trucks. Continuous shelling right there. Come on, tank, fire. Fire the gun right there. I hate this. This is one of the reasons why I hate this combat. It doesn't do what you ask it to do. Now, fire. This is not going to happen. This is why I lose. Because when I tell the units to attack, they refuse. Attack. 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 Why won't you shoot? Launch a shell. One shell. Nothing. Nothing's happening. Well, if they don't shoot, then they can't win. So... fire. Not gonna happen today. Alright, well, I guess I'll come back to it later. Maybe they'll do it on their own. In the meantime, we have another city that we're invading. It looks like a much more promising situation here. Hopefully. I think 2 tanks should be able to take out that 1 armed pickup truck. And these guys can overwhelm the bank. I know that. So let's go ahead and do that. If anyone has any advice on this combat situation, what's happening and why it's not working, feel free to post. But we are now taking the bank here, advancing again on Puntland. And there you have it. To the museum now.
After their incursion into territory controlled by the terrorists, how...
Okay, we got that tank. Now the question is, will we shell these units here? And if not, maybe I should try to avoid them. See, I did click on it. Wow. Excuse me, I've got a cough this week. And as you know, I can't cut anymore, so I'm trying to get these tanks away from that infantry, because they've got rocket-propelled grenades. And I want to save my tanks for other combat. Actually, now have tanks running away from the infantry. That's what modern warfare has come to. Into the museum. This one should be an easy take. There you go. Get in there, guys. Shoot them. There's one. There's two. We got the museum. Alright, advance the entire force here to Market Square. We'll take out these infantry, and that should be the end of it. Alright, the Puntland rebels are in retreat even further. One suggestion on the channel was to negotiate with them. I'm going to take this city, and then we'll see if we can negotiate. I guess I can speed things up now. Whoa, whoa, man! They are firing those rockets. I can never get rockets for some reason. Market Square has been taken. Now for the police station. Public finance and care for refugees. Got a boost there. What's our public finance situation? We have a budget deficit of 50 million. Okay. It is at the end of February. I was thinking about doing another income tax hike soon. Drink some water. Maybe that'll solve it. I think it was my students that got me sick. But now I'm on Christmas break and no more students. Hopefully I'll recover. That looks like the city. Excellent. Alright, we've advanced further into Puntland, and it looks like they took out that base, our cruiser. So maybe it's time to negotiate. Let's see. Military operations. Propose peace treaty to terrorist group. End hostilities with the Puntland Free Front. See if they agree to that. In the meantime, what's going on in the south? There's that base still. Balance of power, they lost another 3. I'm sorry, they lost another 6 armed pickup trucks, so that's good. That's going in our favor. And we'll wait for the negotiation. Our popularity is up to 70 now. An income tax hike, what would that do? Fight against terrorism, 0.5.
Our infiltrated agent was spotted and murdered.
Alright, let's see if we can re-infiltrate these forces. Terrorist organization, that's Somali Freedom Fighters for Democracy. That isn't one of the groups we're actually fighting against. That's a separate terrorist group that doesn't control any territory. Looks like our cruiser is returning to base after they took out negotiation agreement. They refuse. Okay. Well, maybe it's time to reallocate further north. 29 troops. How are our numbers looking here? I do want to increase the army. Objective is 14,000, so we're a little bit over 1,000 away from our objective for recruitment, so we can recruit more soldiers. I guess we'll go ahead and let that happen. We also can recruit more commandos. Someone suggested looking on the black market for weapons. Black market. Confirm that. A tank deal on the black market would amount to 4 million per tank. So 5 tanks is 21 million. That's half our deficit almost. That 6 tanks is half our deficit. I'm gonna wait on that one for now. I need to make more money. And speaking of which, let's look at the energy industry. Our wind farms. 8 days have gone by. Let's speed it up. Popularity is pretty high. So it could be time to expand the military somewhat. How many more bases, cities do we have in Puntland? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've recaptured 5. Recaptured 5 total cities of the province. And 10 more to go. Did I count that right? Oh, that's not in the province. 1, 2, 3. We've captured 3 in the province, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more to go. How are their forces looking total? Hostage taken. Oh, man. They've got 81 pickup trucks and 54 tanks. They're pretty strong, this resistance group. I wonder who's funding them. Hostage has been taken by the Puntland Freedom Front. Oh, that's a desperation move, I think. Well, with that desperation move, let's allocate. Well, we can't allocate the cities we don't own, right? Let's send... Wait a minute. Let's send 2,500 troops into that city. Right there. And 30 tanks, sure. Same positioning. See if we can hunt down these hostage takers. What is that? Good God, terrorism. Oh man, terrorism is hitting us hard.
The kidnapping took place last night and was carried out by an armed commando in the middle of the streets of the capital.
Director of the Intelligence Agency, that's not good. They've submitted a press release. They're going to execute him in 49 days.
It's awful.
Oh, and they just went ahead and executed him.
No, it's not a suicide. There's no doubt about that. But a terrible assassination. Yes, the journalists are already there.
We'll see a member of our cabinet. That's a different guy, right? Culture. Minister of Culture has been assassinated. Well, let's see here. Can I up security in any way? Police. Security of Head of State. Public Safety, Highway Control, Criminal Investigations, Securities and Exchange Commission, Drugs Task Force, Local Police, Political Parties, Fight Against Illegal Immigration. $1 million for that. 7 million. Public safety. 8. Don't really have much of a highway. Get out of here. Criminal Investigation Squad. That's 10 million. IT Task Force, we don't have anything. $10 million to improve police relations. Political police. I don't think we need political police. Maybe that'll help us if we reduce political police. 7.5 million. Alright, let's confirm that. And let's see what happens. Political police, you know, typically oppress freedoms. So I'm hoping that reducing them, maybe the people might like that. The other thing I was thinking about spending some money on is tennis. I don't know if I did that already. But there are some pretty popular tennis players out there. If I can get their endorsements, that might help with popularity. Right now we're at 6. Ah, there it is. Human rights. See, look at that. Okay. Human rights. We got a big bump from human rights and liberty by shutting down that political police unit. That is an interesting tactic. 75%. Interesting. I wonder what the benefit of the political police is. Let's go back to Secret Service here. We got those going. Agent training, fight against terrorism. Okay, those are maxed out. Hostage taken. This is a different guy, the Director of Intelligence. We do not know yet the precise demands of the abductors. We must do everything we can do to meet the requirements. We definitely have this city. And how is this base going? This battle going? We've taken the military headquarters. Taken the museum, town hall, bank. Oh, we've taken everything. Practically. And is this tank going to try to shell the enemies? Fire. There's just a few here. They're still not shooting at them. But as far as details go, yeah, we've occupied most of the city. I don't know if we can do hand grenades at these guys. Alright, they're hitting them. Excellent. Hand grenades seem to be working. It looks like they're stuck somehow. Alright, looks like a flaw in the game that we're exploiting. Just like the flaw in the game that has deterred us from advancing here. Beautiful. There we go, Jihadist Caliphate. Tanks are getting a nut. Pickup trucks are getting wiped out. This feels kind of cheap, but I mean, the way things were going, it was cheap that I couldn't fire my artillery. I guess maybe I cannot fire artillery within a city. I mean, whatever. Let's see if that's the issue. Can I advance them? Oh, they're gone now. We just won that battle.
Our boys did a good job.
That was a huge victory against the Total Jihad. We wiped out their entire armored truck column. They are now in retreat for sure. They only have 4 pickup trucks left. That was huge. Okay, I think it's a good time to end the episode here. 37 days of progress with the wind farms. Let me know what you guys think down below. Comments, please, are always welcome. Please like the video if you did, and if you like, you can support me on Patreon. Links will be in the description, as well as follow me on Twitch. I'm gonna start doing Twitch soon. I haven't really been doing Twitch too consistently. I'm looking for ideas for series on Twitch. So these are going to be more popular games because Geopolitical Simulator is not supported by Twitch yet. I'm going to eventually write the company when I start to apply for a partnership and tell them they should try to get this game. But for some reason, this game wasn't supported by Twitch. So games I'm thinking about playing would include like Hearts of Iron, maybe bring back that Japanese Empire series, Japanese faction series, Europa Universalis I've been playing lately. Or maybe a Hearts of Iron mod, like one of the World War I mods, or the 19th century mod, Hearts of Darkness, one of the ones I did a review on. Or also Victoria 2, I'm starting to get into Victoria 2. So let me know what you guys think. Also Total War games too. I have Warhammer. Used to play Total War Empire, for some reason that's not working on my Steam. Anyways, let me know what you guys think down below. I appreciate your support, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.